Hello and welcome to the studio. I'm going to try and demonstrate some of the metronome ideas that we learned in today's lesson. I'm going to start. I got my metronome set up here on my computer. Got the volume up, and so what we started by doing was we set the BPM, the tempo, at 120, and just there it goes, and they're off. What we did was we mentally counted along with that, but I have to count out loud because you won't know what I'm mentally doing. But we were sitting and mentally counting like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty simple. And then we set it for 60, which is half of that. I'll start it now. And we mentally counted along with that too. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that case, I'm in charge of 2 and 4, and the metronome is clicking on 1 and 3. So I'm in charge of 2 more beats. I'm in charge of half the beats on my own, and I get some reinforcement from the metronome for beats 1 and 3. So I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I encourage you to practice counting in your head. If you find that impossible, you can count out loud, but the idea is to count in your head. I think it's similar to if you are mouthing the words when you're reading or something like that. You know, there's no real necessity for mouthing the words when you're reading. So it's just an extra thing to be doing. But if you think the count for a while and then count along, that's a good thing too. Because you might notice that when you start vocalizing, counting out loud, you'll lose the metronome. So you need to be able to layer those things as well. So where were we? I was at 60 BPM, and then we brought it down to 30 BPM, which I'll get it going here. And so now I'm only getting 1 click per bar. I'm getting 1 click on the 1, and then 2, 3, 4. That's my job. So you have to take a moment. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I even noticed there when I'm doing it that once I start saying it out loud, I actually drifted off a little bit and I had to make a little correction. That would have been a good spot to stop and listen again and drop back into it. It's almost like I can feel it in my heart. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. It's never perfect though. Okay, so that's an idea of giving the metronome less and less responsibility. The metronome is there to give you feedback, and so you're trying to synchronize your internal clock with the metronome, and it's a pretty cool thing. And the next thing to do would be to try and play something along with the metronome. And so I was working on this sea shanty, What Shall We Do with the Drunken Sailor? I was working on that with one of my students, so I just pulled that out, and that's a tune that I'm going to use. So you can start with the metronome on every beat. Let's see if I can not make any mistakes. So first I'm going to mentally count along. So, you know, that went pretty good. If you have trouble playing the song along with the metronome, you can use a slower tempo. You can do that. Also, you might find it helpful to clap the rhythm first, you know. Or you could sing or sing la 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 la. You know, you can be creative with it. That was at 120. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it at 60 so that the metronome is going to do half as many beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that went pretty good. And then I'm going to do the super challenge of putting the metronome on only one beat. Here we go. I almost made a mistake there. I played the C note and you noticed I hammered into that note. So that was a example of stylish or not so stylish error correction. So okay, so that went pretty good. And you have to think like crazy. I'm thinking like crazy. I'm listening like crazy. I'm synchronizing my internal clock. And I'm playing all things that musicians should be able to do. Okay, so that's all for the basic metronome exercises from today's lesson. I also promised that I would show you some of the neat neat metronome tricks that my friend Taisuke, bass player in Japan, showed me. So here's one of the things that Taisuke used to do all the time. He was he still does. He still does all the time. He's a total metronome maestro. Showed me all sorts of stuff. So say I put it back on 120, and then I can put it on the offbeat. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. I think the metronome sounds pretty cool when you use it that way. And you can also, if you're playing a swing tune, or we could make this tune into a swing tune. You may know that the eighth notes in a swing song are not straight. It wouldn't be da 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 da. It'd be da 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 da. So the eighth notes go da 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 in a swing song. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let me put the metronome on 120, and I'm going to do the mental trick of placing the metronome on the and in a swing, and then I'm going to play the same tune in a swing feel. Now, if you're a beginner, don't do this. Don't do this. Just turn off the video now, or watch it, but just don't try and do this. Or maybe try and do this. Anyway, I don't want it to freak anybody out, but I promised I would show you this. So here I go. So, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Pretty cool, eh? So, if you've got a swing tune like a blues or something like that, you can leave the metronome on the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that's all for now.